Hello students, welcome to LJ Institute of Engineering and Technology. Here myself, Mr. Jaswal Kishan, Civil Engineering Department. And here we are learning all about structural analysis. Now, here we are in session number 4 of moment distribution method. Let's start our session. So now today we are taking one sum on frame without sway again. Now in previous session we also take one frame. Now with one frame also with a full frame. Let's see. This is a AB column, this is a CD column and BC as a beam. This is as called as a full frame. Now what is given? Let's see. Analyze the frame by moment distribution method and draw bending moment diagram. Now here the frame is given. On AB, you can see there is no loading is given. On CDs also there is no loading is given. Only BC is having UDL of 50 km per meter. And length is having BC of 3 meter and having I of unit. AB having 4 meter with 2I and CD is also having 4 meter length of 2I. These two columns are identically similar. Both are having a fixed support. Now here our B and C will be a simple support. Now how to solve? Let's see. Our first basic step is FEM, which is fixed end moment. Now UDL of FEM will be WL square by 12. MFBC will be minus WL square by 12 and MFCB will be plus WL square by 12. So W is nothing but 50, 3 square is nothing but 9 divided by 12, I will be getting minus 37.50. Similarly, plus 37.50 for MFCB. And as AB and CD is of no loading, their FEM or moment will be ultimately 0. For no load, there is value will be 0. So this was our first step, FEM. Now our next step is distribution factor. Now we know that distribution factor dF equals to K upon summation of K. Before that, we have to note down that for fixed end, dF equals to 0 and for far end is fixed, the K value will be 4EI upon L. Now, SR, joint, member, stiffness, K and summation of K and distribution factor. These are my basic for table. Now first, which point has to be or which joint has to be taken, that I have explained in previous sum that we will be considering a central joint. Now here you can see A and D are my extreme joints, means extreme end, and B and C are my central joints, means B is coming in between A to C and C is coming between B and D. So we can start with B first. So first is B, the member is B to A, B to C, B to A and B to C. Now here you can see for stiffness far end. At standing D, the far end is my fixed support. So 4 into EI upon L. 2I is given. So 4 to the 8 upon 4 is nothing but 2EI. Now B to C. Now here you can see C is not an external support, it is an internal support, means intermediate support. It comes between B and D. So we have to consider this joint as a fixed joint in calculation of stiffness. So the formula remains fixed for EI upon L. L is nothing but 3 meter and EI is 1. Ultimately answer is 1.3. Now I would like to explain it in detail that look, A and D are my external support which are fixed. So we have used formula 4. But B and C are my internal joint. I know we are using it a hinge joint or simple joint, but for calculating our stiffness, we have to consider as an intermediate joint as a fixed only. So we have used this formula of 4, not as 3EI. Similarly, second joint will be of C, C to B member and C to D member. Again CB is considered as a fixed support, so 4EI upon L. Similarly 1.3 value will be there. And far end is fixed, so 4EI upon L. Similarly, replica of these two value. Now if we sum up this, we will be getting 3.33. Now to find distribution factor, we have to use this formula K upon summation of K. Now 2 upon 3.33, EI will cancel out. We will be getting 0.60. 1.33 upon 3.33, 0.40. Now the same value will be over here. 1.33 upon 3.33 will be 0.4 and here it will be 0.6. I I have told you that you have to add up these two values and check that it is coming unit or not. So 0.6 plus 0.4 is 1. 0.6 plus 0.4 is 1. So our values of distribution factor tables are correct. Now at last we have to keep value of A and support and D support. A support and D support. The value will be 0 for fixed support. So this was our second step of distribution factor. Now moving ahead with the step number 3, which is moment distribution table. So first of all, we will be writing of DF, which we did in previous step. So B for MF, for A support it will be 0, for MBA it is 0.6, for MBC it is 0.4, for MCB 0.4 and MCD equals to 0.6, and then 0 for D support. Respectively, we have to put this FEM. The first FEM will be MFAB is 0, MFBA is also 0 because there is no loading is given. Then MFBC and MFCB values which I have calculated over here, and then 0, 0. This is my FEM. Now, as you can see, there is a fixed support will be directly starting from the center value. We will be balancing this moment. So now 0 minus 37.5 equals to minus 37.5. Change the sign as per rule. So minus 37.5 will be becoming plus 37.5. Plus 37.5 multiplied by 0.6 is nothing but 22.5. And if plus 37.5 multiplied by 0.4 is nothing but 15. Now this is my balance at support B. Similarly, we will be doing for C that plus 37.5 plus 0 is nothing but 37.50. Change its sign and multiply with these two values, we will be getting these two values. It is similar to this but with a different sign. As here it is positive, here it is negative. Now 0 multiplied by 0 ultimately is 0, and 0 multiplied by 0 is nothing but 0. Now our next step will be followed the same. Same how we followed in this box, we will be following for this box. Now before that we have to transfer moment. Now for transferring that you have to look the figure. Now you can see A support and D support is my fixed support. So we can transfer half of moment in A and D from B to C, from B and C. But as you can see, B and C are my pin joint. So for solving this, we will be considering it as a fixed support because it are a internal pin joint, means they are intermediate support. So we have to consider it as a fix. So we can transfer moment at every point. Look, half of 0 is nothing but 0. 22.5 half will be 11.25. Half of 15 is nothing but 7.5. 7.5 minus 22.5 is minus 11.5, and 0 will be 0. Now we will be following this step, means algebraic sum of these two is minus 7.5. Change the sign plus 7.5 and multiply with this two, I will be getting these two values 4.5 and 3. Similarly, if this will be multiplied with this, I will be getting this, the same value with a different sign. The same process we repeated. We have to transfer moment. Half of 4.5 is 2.5, half of 3 is 1.5, so we did in this row. Now again we will be balancing this, algebraic sum, multiply by this, I will be getting this two value. Again at last we will be doing the same process, means half of this over here, and algebraic sum of these two is minus 0.3, add with this, means minus 0.3 is plus 0.3 multiplied by 0.6 is 0.8, plus 0.3 multiplied by 0.4 is 0.12. Similarly over here, and 0 multiplied by minus 0.45 is 0. So how many number of times this we have to follow? We have to follow until these values are coming same. How these values are coming same? Now you can see, now we have to sum up all the values. 0 plus 0 plus 11.25 plus 2.5 plus 0.45, it is 13.95. Plus 22.50 plus 4.5 plus 0.9 plus 0.18 will be 28.08. Minus 37.5 plus 15 minus 7.5 plus 3 minus 1.5 plus 0.6 minus 0.3 and plus 0.2 will be getting minus 28.08. Now here you can see, here it is a pin joint, it does not resist moment, so algebraic sum of moments are equals to 0. Similarly, it will be over here because it is an identical frame, so the value will be same, and here minus 13.95 as here it was coming plus 13.9. Now I would like to suggest how many times this we have to follow. Look, these are one member, these are second number of member, and there are three. So there are three member in the frame. You repeat this process 3 plus 1 4 times. Just a suggestion, you can repeat, you can do 3 times also and check the value. But I suggest if you try this row and column, this row repetition 4 times, the value will be coming almost nearer. So your time will be saved in exam. Now after getting my final moments, what we have to do? We have to draw bending moment diagram. Before that, I would like to suggest that you have to mark this remark at every point. First distribution factor, then FEM, then we balanced, then we half transfer is nothing but carryover. Balance carryover, balance carryover, balance. And then we didn't carry over because we just get to know that value will be coming similar. So we have done final moments. So these are my final moments: MF, MAB, MBA, MBC, MCB, MCD, and MDC. Now to draw bending moment diagram, let's see. AB part, it should be coming negative for up, but it is coming positive, so down. For right side, positive should be up, so positive. Then for left side, BC span, this is these two values for BC span, these two values for AB span, these two values for CD span. So for BC span, this is on left hand side, so up, same up, right hand side positive. Now here left hand side negative value is came, so up. Now for right hand side positive value for up, but here it is coming negative, so we have to put it down and then connecting all the points. Now we know that only central UDL was given, the formula will be WL square by 8, the value will be 56.25 as a curve. And for AB and CD there was no loading was given, so 0, 0. So this was our example on frame without sway. Let's have a quick revision. We did FEM, then distribution factor, then moment distribution table, final moments, bending moment diagram, and the draw. Now I would like to say that I have shown you this table 3 to 4 times as step by step. In exam you have to draw only a single time and draw all this and calculate all the step in the single table only. Not you have to mention like I have mentioned over here this 3-4 times. No, you have to just show in a single.